Well, I started my foundation 25 years ago, and we work with traumatized children, traumatized mostly through war, persecution, and yeah, watching what's going on in the world right now. When I started my foundation, there were 20 million refugees. At this point, there's over 100 million refugees in 25 years. So I try to help heal the inner wounds, the ones that are a lot harder to see, to recognize, but they are left after any war-torn areas. The kids are trying to get back to their lives, and being traumatized is very difficult to find the hope and the social connection again. Traveling the world, I did see how different you can grow up and see the inequalities that do exist. And I got to meet one of the professors that worked with traumatized children. Got to talk to them, to hear their heart-wrenching stories and what they had been through, and giving back to them was just something that was a clear priority, and that's something I just wanted to do.
I think the thing that our foundations kind of share in common is I focus on education, right? A lot more tangible, a lot more real in people's minds as to how it impacts, not just the children, but generations if you don't have it, right? And I think that's what we both do. We're both really concerned with the future, and if you can't assimilate back into society because of what Steph does, or you can't sort of have hope through education, what are we really staring at long term? So I've raised a lot of dollars philanthropically, and I figured out some great ways to scale. I've built about 130 charter schools for the best in class operators across the country, and just focused on the underserved children at the youngest ages in the education space. Well, I mean, let's look at it this way. When you play Wimbledon at 13 years old, like Stefanie did, or turn pro at 16 like I did. I mean, imagine what you have to do with your life just to even be in position to do that, right? So there's the discipline, the work ethic, the intensity of focus, and the constant pursuit of never reaching perfection, right? That has to almost be a sick mindset, right? No matter how good I am compared to people around me, I got to get better. And I think that translates into not just sports, but any industry. Certainly it's translated into our post-tennis life, and has a lot of overlap with the aviation world as well. I mean, you can't stop trying to make yourself better. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's about applying it more. I would say it's about having a broader bandwidth to focus more energy towards, right? So it's not we'll never change the way we engage in anything we do. It's always kind of from a real, authentic place, a place that matters to us, and a place we're always going to push towards. But now, without sort of the distraction of having to be the best in the world at something, we can do it with more energy and